vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Under their noses.
Death is but a word away.
Blood comes easy these days.
Time to kill. Ready or not?
Not like this, mate.
May the dice roll in my favor.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
craft is ready to sail.
Whipping it ready, lads. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking scene. Got any reason I should...
Not in the mood for another fight, believe it or not. Can we play nice?
That right?
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nere caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him, too.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Free the drow, take his head, get out of here in one piece. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the gnomes. I'm not leaving them with their captors.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. I sought to cross her boundaries. Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So we come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story? But suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent, I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
You'd have us debate that Netherese Jack-in-the-Box should be a blip on the horizon by now.
Absolutely. We're all risky in our own ways. We stick together anyway, right?
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages. Soldier? I don't think so. But as for what's going on in your mind, no, maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together. Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I've as rare as a smile in Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. But these learned eyes reach their limits. The rock. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable adamantine, a metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grymforge. The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think? Incredible. An entire history, an ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
But this place has me captivated.
I saw, and he still ain't broke through. Keep digging!
Same sort of eye we saw in the goblin camp. Someone's keeping tabs.
Best to stay out of its way.
Stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. The scrying eye doesn't blink.
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen!
A statue of Shah,
Three
but it's been
directions.
vandalized. What is that symbol?
I applaud your taste.
All is ash and meat.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster! Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves!
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Charming. Hell is truly where we make it.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for—
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Nere out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nere said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my—
That's so.
My sister's in there! Myrna! Myrna, can you hear me?
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. I came down here looking for Wulbren, but I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-do-wells than these iron-hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren. As I was contemplating his folly, now I dig. It isn't good. Dig. And hope for an opportunity to escape. These brutes are no mere goblins. I doubt you could take them on. You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Lungbug, hush! We're being watched.
We're working as we can, Mom. Very hard indeed.
Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in.
Bug, please. True Soul Nere will... You know what he'll do.
Lungbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. A few days back, we set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Billing poison. Expedition. Passage trapped.
Get me out!
View through Nere's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. 2 gnomes feverishly removing debris, while 2 others lie dead at Nere's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nere's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
Heads roll. And that goes for novices.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rope bay in heat.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Someone should grab it.
Can't go chasing maybes.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we... I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the absolute glory, but we ain't need glory. Just coin. Help Thrin free Nere. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half. Fine. Half it is. But you need to bust Nere out first. Some days back, her crew know more than... Now move.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. Ugh. Hate being taken all literal-like by fancy types like you. We've work to do. Stuff your Pegasus where the rainbow don't shine.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours. Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
They deserve better than they got. May they rest in peace. Making me sweat.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Far as I know,
A crooked
still
touch.
wrapped around Nere's neck too.
scraps of a nightfall feast.
I've heard of that. A bang that ends with you murdering someone in shard.
What's that? Curious. That stone there's been pried loose. Prime spot for an ambush.
Trying to concentrate. With pleasure.
Mine's never quiet.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and I blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Drug! Dropping my name like your cultist arse knows me. Like we're friends. I know what you are. One of Nere's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Lorida. Ruddy mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. You want to waste rune powder on... Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial. Listen, you see Lorida at the dig?
Nothing says true love like faking your own death to avoid someone.
Beloved? I might have been hers. She sure as hell wasn't mine. I'm getting gone.
give up now.
We take his gold. And I got more in mind if shit goes
Faster, shitheads! Remember, things could always get worse for you.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
I'll peel your ball.
all low.
What to do?
Go on already.
And away I go.
Get out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Watch your back.
What are you waiting for?
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Nere does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nere's faith. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. Insufferable, insolent scum. I'm going to enjoy this.
Shut your shitholes, both of you. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Nere. And it's time you shell out.
Direct your blade at the heretic, Dwergar. You shall have your coin.
You're damn right I'll have it. Me and that one, we got a deal. We beat your ass and dig the Jews out from your carcass.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nere is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics, let Nere be your end.
Watch this.
turn someone inside out. Feel their anger.
Imper.
Got it.
The lance board is set.
Hungry for the slaughter. With finesse. To the shadows.
Mayor Fortio!
Heretic! You should never have come here.
Very well.
Put him up. Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
What fools these mortals be. With ease.
There's blood in the air. This way.
There's no lithic power.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Extra too, like I promised. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us.
No way we're letting these bastards take those gnomes, right?
You got a point. Likely to be all hobbled up, but gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses!
Think about it. You don't need to. We're together.
Well, you... Did it? Nothing good happens in the Underdark. I don't know if you've heard, but some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. And, thank you.
Baldur! I was so worried!
No, I'm all right.
Oh, who cares?
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Here. The Ironhand gnomes honor their debts. Aye. Things the cult would like to know too, it seems. You'll call me mad, but fine. Aye, the explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Only Wulbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he just made sense. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. I wouldn't trust them with a bloody butter knife. But it's a fight for another day. My people can barely stand. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to... He'd admire your resolve. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together. Are you all right? Long clock. Better now than I
The decaying corpse lies before you,